All right. Top 3 things I love and hate about every gym. But starting out, we're going to do Planet Fitness because I just made an Instagram post on that. Shut up. But the top 3 things that I hate, let's start off with hate because I want to end on a high note. And these are they're all my opinion, whatever you guys think, totally fine. But these are my thoughts on it. But I've also worked for a lot of... Let's not play with that. Go on. Go play with something else. So let's talk about the number 1 thing that I hate about Planet Fitness. To start off, it's their training. I worked for Planet Fitness for a long time, from just front desk staff all the way to regional fitness director. And my whole goal was to make their training better. And at the end of the day, I got told, we're here for a business, not for fitness. And that kind of just stuck in my brain really wrong. And it was that day that I quit. Big thing with their training is that there's nobody above them who can tell them whether they're right or wrong. The person who is the head person of said facility doesn't know how to use said facility. I think we can all agree that you don't want to go into a hospital and only one person know how to doctor. On top of all of that, some places don't even have a trainer.
What?
Planet Fitness is a one trainer girl, okay? You get one trainer and one trainer only for the whole facility. Let alone having one trainer for the whole facility is bad. Having 0 just makes you an adult daycare center. That's horrible. And then the person who runs it doesn't know how to do it. What are we doing? What are we doing?
What the hell are you talking about?
And the big thing for me is the fact that the person who owns or runs the place doesn't necessarily have to have any formal training certification at all. Whether it's the general manager or the CEO, all of them should have some certification to understand how to use all the things in the gym. Why would you not?
I understand nothing.
That person doesn't know how to use one of your cardio equipment like the rower. That's the guy who runs the place. Number 2, Planet Fitness doesn't have a lot of equipment. The video I just made on Instagram about them having barbells, holy cow, how long has Planet Fitness been around? Since the 90s. I'm fairly certain since the 90s. Early to mid 90s. Hey Alexa, when was Planet Fitness founded?
Planet Fitness was founded in 1992 by Michael and Mark Brendel in Dover, New Hampshire. Would you like to know more about Planet Fitness's history in Rove?
No, ma'am, thank you. 1992.
I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Saturday.
Thanks, you too. But 1992, Planet Fitness was founded, and they just got free bars, bumper plates, squat racks, and barbells for the first time.
What do we say when someone gives you something?
About time!
That's my boy.
Which makes this a very beginner gym. Not that it's a bad thing necessarily to be a beginner gym, but come on, there's a lot of stuff on barbells that's beginner stuff. I love that they have it. I love that they're bringing it in. That's great. But that is still a problem for most Planet Fitnesses. And number 3, and ironically, one of their biggest problems is judgment. By saying, hey, we don't want lunks here. They're made up word for your typical meathead bodybuilder style person. The judgment-free zone is based around the idea of judging the guy who they don't want in their gym. That's judging. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's judging. Is that? It's gotta be. It is. It's judging. Now that's just more my opinion, because how are you gonna say what you mean what you say? Get you cookie, got you cookie, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'd like to end on a high note, so let's go to the pros. The pros of Planet Fitness, and I would say one of the best ones of all the gyms, is their price. They are super affordable. Granted, though, they make all of their money off the people who pay for it and don't use it. They're super affordable. $10 to $35, that's worth paying to keep your body healthier for years. I would say $10 to $35 is a good amount to have the majority of the population be able to work out, to go play on their jungle gym recess area, since there's no training. Number 2 is their cleanliness. And I know this because all we were when I worked there were glorified cleaners. Trust me, at any point, no matter your job, which is a good thing, you know, some managers would go out there on the floor and clean equipment. Those are good managers, good on you. But all we did all damn day was clean. We are cleaners who know how to use the system to get you a membership. That's about it. That's all a Planet Fitness employee is, which also usually means a clean-ass gym. But cleanliness is always a good thing, which most Planet Fitnesses have, so we're gonna consider that a pro. But last, and certainly not least, something I love as a coach, if you're training people and traveling at the same time, that's a big help, is their consistency. If I go to one Planet Fitness, I know what every Planet Fitness is gonna be like. That they're all the same. They go, all of the strength equipment goes from larger muscle groups on one direction of the gym to smaller muscle groups at the other end of the gym. I know that their cardio is gonna be in front of a bunch of TVs, and typically it's gonna go treadmills, ellipticals, and then stair climbers. I know that they're gonna have a PF 360 area, typically a 30-minute circuit style area, an abs area, and then a place to do a various amount of things. And then they're gonna have the black cards. They're all the exact same. And that's a good thing when it comes to a person who travels, just wants to make sure that they're gonna hit everything that they're gonna be able to hit and know what the gym's gonna be able to offer, no matter the location they go to, wherever they go. So that being said, overall, I'm gonna rank Planet Fitness 7 out of 10, mainly because the training and equipment part, it's a huge deal, but I do like the consistency, cleanliness, and cheap membership overall. So that's it. 7 out of 10 is what I rank Planet Fitness. I would say it's a beginner gym, and then we're gonna go through a bunch of other gyms. So go do the things, be fit, stretch, drink water, eat clean, all the regular great stuff. Oh, and subscribe. Yeah, something like that. See you later.